Hey people, I got these old red oak logs in my yard. They've been laying here over a year. I cut them. I didn't know what to do with this. So I got to thinking I'm going to build a planter out of them. What I did, I cut down about 6 inches, 8 inches from the end. About 2/3 of the way through it from end to end. And now I'm going to drill a couple air holes. I learned when I burnt this stump out that the outside doesn't burn well, and the inside will burn out first, and it should leave me a hollow planter. So I'm going to drill air holes on the side down here at each end, and it should light right on up because it's all dry oak. And we'll see how it turns out. I got this 3/4 inch auger bit and this 1/2 inch DeWalt 20 volt. This is what I use commercial. They're pretty good tools. I got those drilled and I run the saw back through to make sure the holes are clear. And I'm just going to put this torch in each one of these holes for a couple seconds. Get it started. So I can see some smoke or fire coming out the crack here. These old lizards love this log. I see them out here every day. So I just want to preserve it for them, but make it a little lighter so I can get it out of my way. Find some use for it so I can leave it out here for them. You can see this hole on this side's clear and smoke's coming on out. It'll be a minute, there'll be some flame coming out of there. And I'll start at the other end. I don't want these ends to burn out, so I'll come out here every so often, a couple of days, and wet these down. You can see this one was close to the fire where I burned out the stump, and the inside burns a lot easier than the outside, so it gave me that idea. I posted a video last year where I took the stump and made a grill out of it. So I seen some flowers on my peas yesterday, so I have some peas coming in soon. There's some new flowers hanging there. This one's doing good up in this pot growing with this corn in it. And all these sago palms I planted, you can see the full set of stages on them. Here's one coming out, and there's a couple more sprouted better down there. They're soft now. They're going to get prickly and cut you later. This is what it looks like when it's coming out. The edges are still curled a little bit. They're soft. This one's a little farther down the line. And here's one just thinking about coming. And then this one over here by my orange, it's way behind all the rest of them. But it's definitely survived. It's going to make it. And this one was way bigger than the others. I transplanted it a whole lot deeper. And it's growing over here in the shade, so you see it's way behind. It's growing up underneath the shade in this northwest corner. My dewberries are getting ripe and they're sweet because we haven't had any rain for a couple of days. We haven't had any rain for a week. And new growth on this yellow rose. These will all bloom up. And usually they're yellow, but I've seen them come up many different colors. And all these new growths here, they taste like green beans. They're real tasty. But this is the reason us rednecks, we don't cut our grass in the beginning of summer. We wait till all the dewberries are done. and they're really sweet. And these huckleberries, they're not turning, they're not fat enough yet. They need a little rain to fatten up. But the ones that are growing thinner, they blackened on up, and they're really sweet, just for the same reason as the dewberries were. So I usually I picked them both at the same time and put them all in the same one jug of wine. So they've been burning for a little more than a day now, and I'll just keep adding some logs in there so it all burns out like I want it. I got them dried out. It's like charcoal. I just keep stacking them in the crack and let it burn on down. When I get it hollowed out pretty good, I'll put some air pressure to it and shape the inside, make it burn where I want it. I had a lot of ripe berries today. I didn't bring my camera, dewberries and blueberries. I just filled my gut with them. I ate a bunch of berries today, so I should be getting pretty healthy. But that's the secret to collecting dewberries on the side of the road, is fix it where they can't get the mowers in when they come cut the grass. So they won't cut all your berries loose, because they're the best now. Many pretty blooms on the peas. Isn't that the prettiest flower? It's been dry here for several weeks. My water jugs emptied out, so I went ahead and cleaned them out and put some screen on them so they don't collect bugs, and got it lifted on up here so I have some water pressure. Won't have to scoop it out of there with the bugs in it. You know, when the water raises up to the top, the mosquitoes can still lay eggs on it, but they won't be able to come back out even if they do. We also got this native passion fruit. It grows wild down here. It's sweet. You gotta let it get ripe till it falls. And I try to keep it cut back because it'll take over the whole yard. And it'll be at the end of the summer. It'll have a kiwi-sized fruit on it. And it's got the prettiest flower you ever seen. And that's your Redneck Gardening Tips of the Week. Good day.